the call. But before then, let me just introduce myself. My name is Solomon David, in case you do not know me. I'm a very ambitious and aspiring multi-billionaire. Okay, so, and we have a new business project at hand, and this is why we're here. So I'm not alone in this. I have my business partners. I'm going to introduce my other business partner. I think she's also going to introduce herself. Then we also have our leader. So, but I think once we introduce ourselves, we'll also bring him so that we'll be able to take a presentation. So it's actually a great honor to have you on the call, first of all, and then to have each and every one of us here. So thank you so much for taking out your time to be on this call, our very first call. I know there are many things you will have been doing now, but you decided to join us here. So we don't take it for granted for any reason. Okay, so I'm just going to, my business partner is here. Loretta, can you just say hi to us? Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I didn't get you clearly, but I presume you are asking me to address everyone. Thank you for bringing me here with us, Mark. It's good to see you and good to have you here. We are so excited about this wonderful opportunity since we come to know of it. We've been fired up and because we've seen the vision. One good thing about a business is when you get into it, you look for when you can catch the vision of the company.
Okay, I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. Wow.
Her
It was just silent for
maybe she needs to reboot in.
Yes, I think it's network issue. I don't know, because I was even thinking it was a problem here. I had to even join with my other device. Okay, so I think she also has network issue also, because I don't know if she was able to finish, but basically just to go to our presentation. So let me just go ahead and give us a brief summary of the business, and then why GotBackup, why we decided to say we're going to give this a try, and then the opportunity here for us. Okay, so first of all, I would like us to understand the product of the company. So the product of the company is a product that we all know. It's not a product that you have to put people to do a lot of talking. It's what we already know. Everybody here has a phone. Everybody has a device, and in your device, you have a need for storage. So basically, let me just give us a very quick evolution of storage. So the very first, the one we came by, like for me, I'm going to say I came in touch probably while we're here, maybe while we're already at the magnetic, or yes, at the floppy disk era. That was when I got, should I say, technologically inclined. I got technologically inclined when we were at the floppy disk era. And I could tell you that one of the issues we had then was, I used to see then people struggling with virus issue. You install a lot of program, you have a lot of documents, and all of a sudden, you go to access it and boom, virus has infected it and you have to wipe everything. I used to see people struggling because I did my IT then in a cafe. That's an internet cafe, just a little setting where people get to use the internet then, evolution of things as well. Then the mobile internet networking wasn't so conversant like it is. It wasn't so easy as it is right now. So then you see people coming in with different floppy disk drive, copying files, and all of a sudden it crashes and it goes away. You lose your documents, right? Then all of a sudden from there, you know that there's always a better way. I think I would say we moved from floppy disk era to the compact disk. Now, the problem with compact disk is that the compact disk can only carry as much information as the size it can contain. And you will see that a disk drive could only contain maybe, let's say, like a gig if it tries. This is why you see, then if you remember, you have Legend of the Seeker part 1 in one disk, then they will say turn to the next disk. You turn, there's part 2, season 1, season 2. So the disk drive was good, but again, it was limited. But it was still better than the floppy disks, right? Then we transitioned from the compact disks. We transitioned from the compact disk era to the USB drive. Now, USB drive was better than compact disk because with the USB, You don't need to, like a USB could be just a tiny device where you plug into your laptop and you go away and it does a lot of things for you, right? So it was way better than the compact discs because of the portability and the accessibility. Then from the compact disc, we moved, now, again, compact USB drive most times doesn't carry so much. So we had the hard drive, right? We had the hard drive. We know hard drive. I even have one here. The hard drive is also good, but you know the problem? Virus also never lets it. Virus always used to disturb it. So they came about something we call the SSD today. It's a higher version of like the hard drive. It's faster. It has its kind of like its memory. It's very good. It's better. It's better in performance. But again, virus still also could distort it. Now, the final evolution, like where we are right now, as of when we're doing this video, as of when we're having this call, is the era of the cloud storage. In the cloud storage, you do not need any hardware device. And look at the good news. Look at the good thing. Let me quickly show you guys something. I have an app here. It's called Evernote. Okay, it's actually an app. I have Evernote. I can show you notes that I've saved since 2014 that I knew about Evernote. I can show you notes that I've saved. It has been on the drive. Like I don't need to carry my book. My passwords are stored in that device, in that little online book. I have my passwords there. I have my database. I have my logins. This is why when I hear people saying they lost their login details, it pisses me off because I'm like, we have technologies that could actually curb those things. So why are you not taking advantage of them? Because there are so many of them out there. We have OneNote, we have different. This is basically like the drive for only, I would say not only, but it focuses more. It's going to help you better if you use it mostly for write-ups. So because of this now, I don't have need for all those disk drive, floppy disks. And guess what? I've never lost any data. Once you store it on this drive, it's there. It's there. You understand? So let me just see if I can share my screen so that you see it. I always like to be practical. So you can see, I don't want to open my logins before somebody, but you can see I even have my notebooks from maybe messages. It's already showing. Can you see this thing? Okay, no worries. So we have different things like you can store from write-ups to advert campaigns to different things. You can actually store them. I was trying to see if I could show you as far back as when some of the things I've saved before. I wanted to see if I could show you so that you see what I'm saying. Yeah, I think this is also an old text. Let me just see if can you see this date? This is 2018, but it's still early. I want to show you as far back as 2014 when I started using it. I've been using this and I've never lost any data. The way you lose it is when maybe you come and delete it by mistake or something. But for you to just wake up and the data is corrupt or something, that's not possible. It doesn't happen that way, at least from my experience. So now, in this same way, we also have the opportunity for you to be able to store things directly to a drive. Now, coming back to this, right? It's a big business if you ask me, because every evolution, every disruption comes with an opportunity. But again, the opportunity is not available to everybody. It's available only to people who are actively searching and are conscious of seeing it. And this is what we believe we're here to do. This is what we're doing here, right? So let me just say, okay, back to my little slide. Okay, so now what we have here, we're able to research. Yesterday, we're together with my partner and we're doing some research. Look at the top 10 cloud service server providers, top 10 cloud service providers. Like these guys, this was even taken, this top 10, this is for 10. I don't know. Let me just show you a little statistic. Can you see them? You may be very conversant with a lot of them. Like we know iCloud, we know Google Cloud Backup, which is the Google Drive. We know of Microsoft Azure. Like almost all these top companies go into this business because it's a big opportunity. They go into it. Look at the famous Amazon. They also have it. In fact, I heard that AWS is even is it US military or what? Like big conglomerates, they use this. That there was a video I watched that they said the US, there are people in the US that have been very scared that Jeff Bezos is too powerful. He has access to even CIA's database because he stores their data for them. Do you know what that means? So Jeff Bezos can wake up tomorrow and get crazy and do something to that. You understand? So some people were kind of advocating, oh my God, this guy has too much power, right? So that's one. So let me just show you very briefly before I invite our speaker. Don't worry, I'll soon be out of your screen. This is how many people are subscribed to Apple's cloud server. This is just a few we're looking at. Can you see it? 850 million. That's one. What about Google? Look at Google. Google has over, where is Google? Google has over, I can't say it. Google has, I think it's over 1 billion. Google has over 1 billion subscribers currently using their data service that we discussed. Google has over 1 billion. Let's look at Dropbox. Dropbox has 17.777. Like, what does this tell you? This tells you that people have need for data, and this is a good market to actually pitch your tent. And how do you know that? Statistics. They say human beings lie, women lie, men lie, but you see, numbers don't lie. Statistics do not lie. This is the pure statistics of people. You understand? So right now, why GotBackup? Now, GotBackup is a company that is built to help you be able to store the data. We're able to check in, I'm still working on this, but we're able to check the average that these guys collect. Yes, the average that these guys charge for their cloud service is from, can you see, for 100 gig alone, they're charging 2 gig. I mean, $2 per month. And there are people who have been paying this for months, for some for years. For years. We look at the 1 terabyte, which is, can you see it here? Look at it. 1 terabyte, which is at least close to what we are discussing, is what most of these companies, we checked Google. Google gives 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes for the same $10 we are paying monthly. Dropbox gives 2 terabytes for the same $10. You can research this on your own. iCloud, all of them, they give the same 2 terabytes for 10 gig for $10 a month. But now the company we're working with is called GotBackup. They are into the same thing. Now they say, if you are able to replace your cloud service, instead of paying $10 and getting only 2 terabytes, you're getting 6 terabytes. And not only are you getting 6 terabytes, you are also getting 6 terabytes that can be partitioned to 6 different people. So let's say you have 6 people in your family, or maybe you like to use 2. You can use 2 yourself, which is equivalent to what the Google and the likes are giving to you. You can now share. Everybody in your family can now have their own username and password to be able to log in to the system and be able to access the same software. And you may want to ask, so this is it. You can, like I said, you can synchronize different devices at the same time. There is no file restriction, whether it's PDF, whether it's HTML file, whether it's PNG, whatever kind of file, videos, you can get it there. And then also, it also has its inbuilt multimedia player where you can be able to watch movies. In case you have videos there, you can be able to watch your movies over there. It has multiple data center. It has a support system. Anytime, maybe if you have any issue, it has a restoring system. It has a file. It keeps also giving you opportunities to revert changes, right? And then it has a 30-day money back guarantee. So this is very awesome if you ask me, and you are getting it for the same price that people are paying Google for only 2 gig. This time around, you're getting 6 terabytes. 6 terabytes instead of getting 2 terabytes. Isn't this amazing? Then it doesn't stop there. It also works on all devices, whether you use a Linux, whether you use a Windows, whether you use Android mobile phone or iOS. You have system ready and compatible for you. All you have to do is to download the software. We have the little tutorials. You can go ahead. Once you are in the dashboard, you can be able to check it out and you'll see how it works. It's very simple. It's something anybody can do. You understand? So I'm telling you guys that the opportunity is massive. And I'm telling you that, imagine, let's just do a little brainstorming. If only we are able to grow to 1 million users, and let's even say out of the 1 million, you have only 100,000 people under you. And guess what? This company is the first to create an affiliate system where people can be able to earn from cloud storage. Never has it been there. This is why we are proud to say there is no competition anywhere. There's no competition. I mean, is it health and wellness we want to do? There is competition. Is it coffee we want to do? There's competition. But for cloud storage, there is none. This is why the opportunity is huge. And in Africa here, I was talking to Mommy here. I think I saw on the call, special regards to you, Ma. She said she's even the first person that will need this product because as we are talking now, her phone is already at 90-something. Her storage is already 90-something. I said, then you need this product. As soon as we are done with this call, she's coming in and we're going to work on getting her team in as well, because this is the product people need. You just need to understand it, right? So I'm not going to take much of our time, but I hope you understand this is actually the product we have. It's very good, and I'm telling you that it's going to go out there. So consider yourself to be privilege to actually be on this call because I am myself for you to be on this call. So at this point in time, permit me to bring our leader who is going to take out time and break the presentation of how we can make money from this business. All right, so please, with some fire emojis on the chat, I would like to see us welcome our leader all the way from the United States of America, not the kind of America that is in Abuja or Lubeu, the real United States of America, the USA. You know what I'm talking about. So please, let's drop some fire emojis so that we'll be able to welcome him and you feel welcome coming to our land because it's actually not a good time for him, but he was able to sacrifice to be here. You're so welcome, sir. Please feel free to take over. This is your time. We're so excited to have you on this call. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. We have something here which is life-changing. Imagine an opportunity that's so large that it's in all 195 countries of the world. Who likes that? Is that really amazing? No limitations of geography. Doesn't matter if it's Nigeria, doesn't matter if it's South Africa, doesn't matter if it's Chile, France, Russia, China, America, doesn't matter what country we want to expose this to. Everybody can come in as a promoter or a customer if they want to. Let me ask everybody a question. Does anybody in the world have a problem paying $10 a month? Nobody, right? The challenge that we usually have in opportunities, and just so you ask, how am I, Mark Seamus, how am I qualified to talk to you about business opportunities? Because obviously you don't know me. This is your first time hearing and seeing me. I'm 49. I've been in the home-based business arena since I was 18. I've made multi-seven figures over that time, and I've been very blessed to work around some amazing leaders who have taught me a lot about how this industry works. And one of the main challenges we have is that people can't afford to stay in their opportunity. So traditional network marketing, somebody comes in for a few $100s, maybe a few $1,000, like some of these crypto programs nowadays. And then by the second month in, they have their auto ship already coming due again. Man, now they got to pay a few $100s more to maintain their auto ship, to maintain their commissions. Now, let's face it, some places it's financially not stable. It's not feasible. Imagine you're a country that's really economically challenged. And maybe the country, you're only making $200-300 US a month. How do you maintain paying $200-300 a month just to stay in the business? You still got to pay for your rent and your food and all the other bills that you have. All of us are very busy trying to live our life. So we don't want this stress. The attrition is what kills you as a networker. Who here enjoys recruiting people every single month to replace the people that quit? Do you guys enjoy that? I don't. I definitely do not enjoy that. So how do we fix that? We fix that by having an Amazon, Walmart type of business that only costs $9.97 a month. Nobody in the world is going to walk away based on the fact that on this device right here, this phone right here, literally they're going to have images and pictures and videos that they don't want to lose. Things that they'd be devastated if they lost. And you don't have to teach somebody how to take pictures, how to take videos. They already know how to do it. People that are grandparents and old people and young people and everyone in between, everyone is taking and making more of this digital memories. And they don't want to lose it. So they store it on these big brother type of companies. But imagine we are able to store with our own company. And for the first time in history, this is a data backup revolution. We can now be able to profit off of using our own service and sharing that blessing with everybody we want in the world. Who actually thinks it's pretty exciting that you can have 75% of the revenue coming back to this GotBackup company, coming back to your pocket and everyone's pocket here? Who think that's amazing? Say aye. It's amazing, yes? That's the opportunity we have. Right now, the company, it launched April 6th of this year, 2023. It's a 3.5-month-old company. But don't let that fool you, because there's a parent company here. And the parent company is GVO. They've been around for 25 years. They've paid out more than $300 million in commissions over those years. And they're in the e-commerce technology space. Joel Theron, who's our CEO president, he knows this industry like the back of his hand. He knows it so well. He knows where we're going. Can you imagine Dropbox with 700 million users international? Can you imagine Apple, which Solomon showed you based on the numbers of 5 years ago, is 850 million users? Do you know they have over 900 million users right now with Apple? Imagine what we can do to have a opportunity. Do you know that those companies, they don't have affiliate programs. They don't pay the people to refer people to them. Yet they have all these hundreds of millions of users. And Google with more than 1 billion users. What happens when we have an opportunity like us and we actually can make some of this and we actually are able to share with other people, to give them bigger terabyte space, to give them privacy? Not even GotBackup or the parent company. Nobody that works there can see your password. No one can see your files. They're encrypted 256 military grade encryption. No one sees what you put up there, only you do. So it's time for us to take this opportunity and bring it to the moon. Imagine right now, as of yesterday, there are 14,600 people which are members of this opportunity worldwide. And do you know that a few of them, we're sitting right here? Imagine in 12 months from now, because Joel Theron, with his experience, believes in 1 year from today, we can rise from 14,600 members to 3 to 5 million members in 1 year. Let me ask you a question. Do you need a calculator to figure that out? Probably not. That's 300 to 500 times as many as what we have right now, right here. Can you smell an opportunity yet? Can you feel it? What that means is that there are going to be some people in this room, just similar to Loretta and to Solomon and some of the other people like Boza and others that are here. You will become a millionaire in the next 12 months if you promote this opportunity. Don't quit and get it out to as many people as you can. Black Diamond rank is the highest rank in our company. That means that you earn cumulative $1 million. You know what I love about the ranks of this company? It's not based on the ranks that anyone in your team is at. It's only based on how much money have you made since day one when you started in the company. So the more you expose this out there and help other people, the more you get the word out there, the more teams that you develop and grow and assist, the more money everyone is making. Everyone is winning. And we all get to Black Diamond together. And when we do that, we change the local economy where we live. We can bless the people in our community. We can help our churches. We can help all the people we really care about and make life different for everyone around us. Who wants to do that? Who wants to make life better for the people we care about? Say aye. That's what we want to do. We want to make life better for our parents who work so hard for us. Sometimes they didn't have the breaks in life that we wanted them to have. Maybe we have brothers and sisters, they're struggling. We have children we need to provide for. I know I do. I have 5 children. I have the baby number 6 on the way in November. So we have to work hard to make things happen for our families. Everyone gets it, yeah? This is powerful. This opportunity is whatever we make of it. So I want to see each of you go out there, and I want you to build your empire, your dynasty. Go Black Diamond rank and create a whirlwind of change. This right here is a revolution of change. It's an economic revolution for you and everyone you care about. It is a revolution of being able to, for the first time in home-based business, you can actually create whatever you want because you found out at the right time about the opportunity. You didn't find out after there was already way too many people. You are in a basement opportunity. It's not even ground floor. Ground floor is right here. We're basement. 14,600 people is nothing. You wait till we get to a few months from now when we start having like 30,000 and 50,000 and 80,000 promoters here, of which maybe 20% of them can be in your organization. Why not? How much of the pie do you want? Let me break down some numbers for you, and then I'll pass it back to Solomon. Do you know that the company, when it gets to 3 to 5 million people in 1 year from now, I hope you're taking some notes right now. Remember this. The big money here is the binary. That's the huge money for us. If we had 4 million people in 12 months, I'm going between 3 to 5 million. What if you and your organization, you could capture 10% of that? That's all you did was 10% of whatever the company created. That's 400,000 people in your downline. Our binary, if you were to base it on 1/3 of that is in your left leg. I'm making up an example of numbers here. 2/3 of that is in your right leg. So you're talking 133,000 members on your left leg, 266,000 on your right leg. Do you know how much money you'd be making a month here? Because our cycles are based upon 4 active on your strong leg and 2 active on your weak leg. Based on the number of cycles, and the average you're being paid per cycle ranges from $8 to $10 per cycle. Depends on company profitability. The more people come in with annual memberships and do some of the upsells that they offer when you get started, the more profitability they have to raise it higher than the 8 all the way to the 10. So guess what happens? You have 400,000 people in your downline. You're making 500. I'm going to actually put it in the chat here so you can read it. I want people to read this. It's so powerful. Yes. Imagine this, 400,000 members in your downline. And you have 1/3 on left leg. So that'd be 100 members, right? And then 2/3 on your right leg, which would be 266,000, right? And then you would end up making, I hope everyone's sitting down. I'm just rounding here. I'm going down. I'm going low. $533,000 every single month residual. Massive passive income, mailbox money. Who here can change their life on that? Anybody? That's what I'm saying. This is that Kobe Bryant moment. This is that moment when you realize you just won the championship. You literally are in the winner's circle. You got the trophy in your hand, and the only thing that's missing at this moment is you to just keep sharing it and sharing it and sharing it, passing the blessing that keeps on giving. Do you know this company is not going to stop at 3 to 5 million in 12 months? Do you know that we're going to surpass what Google's doing with the 1 billion? Because no other company offers an income opportunity. So let's do some math here. I'm going to take my handy dandy calculator. So let's take a billion, 1 billion. It's a big number. All right, so I'm going to go based on 1 million, and then I'll multiply by 1,000. 1 million divided by, all right, so let me get this right here. All right, so we got 3 to 5 million. Let's go in the middle of the road. Okay, so 1 billion members is 250 times the number that I gave you a moment ago. So instead of it being 4 million members 12 months from now, what if in 5 to 8 years from now, it could be 1 billion people using GotBackup? And you came in right now and you start to build, you start to share the opportunity. You don't give up. You keep building and building and building and building and building. And you get the Black Diamond. And now your goal is you want to help all your direct people, get them at Black Diamond. And you keep helping and sharing. You're helping people. And all of a sudden, it's 5 to 8 years from now, and they got 1 billion members using this. And what if 10% of that billion, that's 100 million people that are in your organization? I only told you what's going on based upon 400,000. You can do the math. You do the math. I'm not a hype artist. I'm all about what I can see, numbers I can calculate. You do the math. The reality is that it's going to happen with or without us. With or without us. Our binary, say it with me. I'm going to type it in here, all capital letters. No cap on the binary. I had friends and myself, we've all been in opportunities that have binaries that were capped. They cap you at $200,000 a month, $50,000 a month, whatever it might be. There is zero cap here, none, zero. So what's the problem? How big do you want to grow your team? How many people do you want to bless with opportunity? How many churches can you go to and get the people at the top to sign up and have all the people that go to that church hop on board as resellers? Have all of them bless the church with tithings? Have all of them not need to do bake sales or any other fundraisers ever again? They just have to get GotBackup out there to community. How powerful is that? I think it is. Solomon, what do you got to say, brother?
It's super crazy, and I don't think there's any better time for anybody to jump in than right now. You know, we've seen opportunities, but I could say that if you see a unique opportunity, you can actually tell. And this is one unique opportunity. Okay, so I think it's really nice. Thank you so much for presenting this to us. So would you have any end words for us before we think of wrapping up now?
Most important, don't sleep on this. Don't sit around for the next few months and think about it. Get in the game. Get with Solomon. Get with your leaders. Talk about the game plan about how you're going to build here. I'm here to help everyone who wants to run hard and run to Black Diamond. We'll do it together. This is a team effort. The one thing that I've never liked in the 31 years that I've been in this industry is when people come aboard and the people that are their leaders and their upline do not get in the trenches and work with them. I don't stand for that. So we rise together because we're family. That's what we do. So let's rise together. Get in the game, plug in, go at this as hard as you can. Let's change the world around us. Let's change network marketing. Let's help everybody because nobody gets hurt on a $10 a month program. There's not one person that's going to tell you that you hurt their marriage, you hurt their finances. They're not going to be upset. You're going to change their life for the better. And even if they choose not to promote at some point in the future, that's okay if that's their choice. I mean, I think it's not the best choice, but that's their choice. They still are going to get blessed by the data backup. So they win no matter what.
Thank you so much. And let me just mention something very quickly before I bring my co-host Loretta to just say some things before we go. Mark is not just someone who speaks, like he has demonstrated, because even while we were trying to do our registration about 48 hours ago, it wasn't time convenient for him, but honestly, he has demonstrated the act of leadership by the support he kept giving to us. Every little time, if you need anything, Solomon, let me know. If you need anything, let me know. I'm here for you. I was even my partner was I said it's even more available than we thought so, because I've been in opportunity, especially when you do businesses online like this, where you see people on flashy YouTube videos, you can message them and it will take 3 hours, 4 hours, what is 3 days before they respond to you. When I messaged him, God knows, I actually prayed about this and I said, the first person who responds and shows some level of responsiveness is who we work with. And funny enough, guess what? The other people I messaged, the so-called flashy funnel guys, none of them have responded till now. So I just want to take this time out to really appreciate you, sir. You've really been of tremendous help so far. We've not even gone so far yet, but the kind of support you've been giving to us is none compared to any other. Thank you very much. We know that you're going to definitely see the rewards because these are all seeds you're planting. And I'm promising you that you're planting it in a very fertile sand. Okay, so my partner, are you here? What do you have to tell us this evening? Maybe you can just share your insight. What made you join and anything you could say before we just wrap up and go.
Yeah, good evening, all. Thank you very much, Mark, for that wonderful presentation of this wonderful opportunity. I'm sorry, my other device got just cut me off of while I was talking the other time. I'm so fired up. So one thing I would say is, I could relate first hand on this project. I showed everybody. I personally paid $10 just for 2 terabytes on one of my device, just one of my device. Solomon was telling me the other day, why don't you use your iCloud for both your phone and then your computer? Why don't you use the same iCloud? I said, no, my phone is too messy. I don't want to mess it up. Do you understand? So personally, I'm going to be using this opportunity on my different devices, and I don't have to mess up my files, my data if I don't want to. So I can even share with my family. This is a wonderful opportunity. And the most exciting thing about it is I can make money. And then for those of us, I'm just going to bring this, for those of us in Nigeria that are very careful, that are businesses. Like, this is a gold mine. This is something that I've never been seen before. It is just like a fresh opportunity. And anybody that wants to start up their career with this opportunity can just go ahead and then start it up. This is wonderful. This is a wonderful opportunity. I want to encourage every one of us. I want to use this opportunity to thank Mark for being available. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are awesome. And I want to thank Solomon for being a good leader. And everyone here, I hope that after this presentation, we're going to go back and work. The next time we're coming here, I want to hope that this Zoom is going to blow up. So let's just get to work, because this is a wonderful opportunity. I have not slept since 48 hours since I heard about this opportunity, because I know that this is great. Because just tell me, there's nobody you talk to that doesn't have $50. There's nobody that will see this opportunity that will not bring that $50. Everyone look for $50 to do this opportunity. Everybody needs backup. Everybody needs backup. If you talk to person, everybody at one time or another have lost their files. And just imagine you could save that of your family for just $10. This is a wonderful opportunity. I do it, and it's just one of my devices. I'm even thinking of backing up my computer before getting, so I'm even going to be paying more if I have 2 iClouds on different devices. So this is a wonderful opportunity. I'm just in love with it. So thank you very much. Thank you, Mark. And good evening, everyone. Okay, it's afternoon over there. So
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you very much. So it's really nice. It's so nice to have everybody on the call. So at this point in time,